This one episode of The Simpsons that I can't name because it was once banned has some of the most interesting writing, comedic timing, and concepts out of all of the seasons of The Simpsons. The episode begins fairly normally with Marge deciding to build a garden, which then gets attacked by crows, so Marge then builds a scarecrow that Homer mistakes for the Hat Man.
I'll regroup at Red Lobster.
So he destroys it with a bat and then wins over the trust of the crows, bringing them everywhere with him and making them do chores for him. But once the crows disobey him, almost harming Maggie, Homer decides to try and get rid of the crows, which backfires and ends with him getting brutally attacked.
That is not a worm.
In the hospital, Dr. Hibbert breaks the news to him that there's only one cure for his searing pain.
Homer, for your eyes, the best tonic is chronic.
And because we're on YouTube, I'm just gonna call it grass. So Homer heads home and consumes the grass. And the rest of the family are quick to notice the fumes running through the house, the smell, and the rock music that Homer is playing. And when they first find him, Marge doesn't approve until she finds out that it's all legal. And with this approval, Homer becomes a full-blown hippie, becoming friends with Otto and being high 24/7. Meanwhile, Mr. Burns has a problem.
I have to raise $60 million or we're out of business.
And with Homer's new easygoing attitude, he decides that he is the solution.
Young man, I'm making you my executive vice president.
Sir, I believe that position was informally promised to me.
Oh, Smithers, I would have said anything to get your stem cells. Now, welcome aboard.
Residents of Springfield vote to ban the grass, and Homer's signature that he gave to Ned unknowingly is the final signature needed to pass the vote, so Chief Wiggum does the job of burning all the grass. But Homer decides to hold on to the last spliff that he has, and Homer now is in trouble as he can no longer laugh at Mr. Burns' jokes. So Smithers and Homer indulge in the grass together, but forget that Mr. Burns is taking a bath. And with the investor meeting in 20 minutes, Homer and Smithers decide that the only way to orchestrate this investor meeting is by turning Mr. Burns into a puppet and attaching strings to his arms and legs.
Mr. Burns, what's that red stuff coming out of your ear?
Mr. Burns, may I feel that one? It's true we're losing money, but there's no reason we can't dance the night away!
The episode ends with a big dance number, and despite the power plant losing $60 million, the investors are still happy. Mr. Burns' heart is restarted through the dances that give him the circulation he needs to regain consciousness, and once he does, he de-promotes Homer. When this episode was first released, it was immediately banned in the UK, mainly because of the use of grass and references to it. But also, funnily enough, they deemed that the scene where Homer is attacked by crows is too graphic for UK audiences. Although once the episode premiered worldwide and was largely accepted by most countries, the UK decided to unban the episode and allowed it to run on TV normally. I think that what makes this episode so weirdly good is partially the era of animation, with so much more effort on the visual aesthetic compared to what the modern version of The Simpsons has become. I also think that Mr. Burns is just much more likable in this episode and just comes across as more of a realistic character instead of being portrayed as a purely one-sided cold evil man. The music choices that they decided to use is also incredible and fits the whole feel of the episode. Anyways, let me know what you think about this episode down in the comments, and thank you for watching OOG. Like the video if you liked the video and subscribe for more.